Never thought that you could fall for someone like me. Never thought that you could fall for me. Never thought that you could fall.
Good morning, guys. Sorry, it's going to be really loud, so I hope you can hear me, but I just want to say good morning. I totally forgot to vlog this morning. I was going to, right when I got up, and then I forgot. So I'm still new at this vlogging thing, so it's very hard for me to remember to do it every time that I had planned to. So yeah, so today I would like to vlog a little bit. We're really running late today. We had to get up early, and then King has to be somewhere earlier than work. I'm going to work with him today, so he has to be somewhere super early. So we're on our way currently. My hair's drying from the wind, and it's almost dry already. Yeah, so we are currently on the way to work. Working can start for a while still, but he has to take pictures for somebody's his boss's visa stuff. So anyway, that's where we're going right now, and we're kind of in a hurry today. That's why I haven't filmed anything at all. I will try to get some stuff of the journey, and then at work and stuff. I'm not really doing anything all that interesting today, to be honest, as usual, but I will try to get what I can, and honestly, I'm just working. So that's about it for today. I do also want to talk about the mind-muscle connection. I always want to bring something of value to you guys. In every single one of my vlogs, I want there to be something valuable that you can take away. Either you learn something, or you're encouraged, or something like that. So I do want to talk about the mind-to-muscle connection later on, because I think it's really something that's so super important when you're training in the gym. And I think a lot of beginners probably don't really understand it that much. I didn't when I was a beginner. And it's thrown over, like if you watch a lot of YouTube and if you watch a lot of fitness people on YouTube, it's thrown, those words are thrown around a lot, but I don't think it's really explained that much. So I would like to try to explain it if at all possible. Sometime later on, hopefully when it's not quite as loud and I only have my phone with me, so again, the audio is not going to be as good as it should be, but I'm going to go because I know it's really, really loud. So I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the vlog and you find something of value today.
Got to know you before you faded away. I got to know you, got to love you. Just keep on walking down to Sipper.
We're so late.
I can show you, escaping your pain now. You break down, you're drained now. Your heart pounds, your lips move, your eyes shine. You lose it all. I'll just wait here as you're fading away. I got to know you, got to love you. One thing to say before you're fading away. I really love you. Escaping your pain now. You break down your
So I'm currently chilling at somebody's house that I don't know, but it's actually really cute, so that's fine. King is taking pictures with somebody first, with the people he works with for a work visa thing for his boss, so that's super fun. I don't know how much time I'll have, but I can chat a little bit while I do have time, and then I'll try to find a quiet place later on to chat for the rest. Alright, so what is the mind-to-muscle connection? Basically, when I'm talking about the mind-muscle connection, I'm talking about focusing on a specific muscle or muscle groups as you're doing the exercise. So, and that means like literally you're not thinking about any distractions and you're just focused on that specific muscle that you're supposed to be working on for that exercise in that moment. Not only does that help you with learning how to be fully present, but it also helps you to have such a better workout, and you're just more focused, and you're able to be more efficient that way, and you're able to have less rest periods if you're just focused on what you are trying to do in that moment. So some of you might not yet believe in the power of the mind to muscle connection, which is totally fine, especially if you're a beginner. You're like, that sounds kind of weird. At least that's how I was when I was beginning. I was like, I'm not really sure how I feel about this. I heard about it a lot and I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. But when I started really getting consistent in my journey and really working hard at my goals, I realized how important the mind to muscle connection really is, and how vital it is, honestly, to get to your goals and to see the most progress in the most efficient way. So I believe that the mind to muscle connection works because it helps you to get rid of all of your other distractions, which means that you're able to focus purely on the form of the exercise, which means that you'll be feeling it where you're supposed to, as long as you're doing the form correctly, and that is the most important thing here. And when you are focused on that muscle that you know you're supposed to be working, you'll be contracting that muscle with every single rep, probably way more efficiently than you would otherwise. Because I know whenever I'm not focusing in on my workout properly, it's very hard for me to feel it in the right places, because I'm distracted, and sometimes when you're just not completely focused in and dialed in, you get distracted and lazy, honestly, and your form is not 100%, and it's not where it could be, and you're not working in the most efficient way possible. And it's also easy to let other muscles take over when you're being lazy and you're just going through the motions. So I would encourage you to focus on getting that mind to muscle connection down as you progress in your journey and as you get in the gym each day. Just work on learning how to focus in mentally while you're warming up. I think warming up is a very important part, not only physically, obviously, to get your body ready, but also to get your mind ready. So I would encourage you to work on that, especially during your warm-up, and just prepare yourself mentally to focus in and dial in, and that's how you're going to be most efficient. Like, nobody wants to spend 3 hours in the gym every day. Like, people don't have time for that. It's not necessary. So if you are focusing on each muscle as you're working them, you won't be lazy, you'll get the most out of your time, and that is just the best way to do things. So that's kind of my definition of it at this point in my journey. I want to go over kind of how to go about getting that mind to muscle connection in a little bit, probably later on. So I will take you through the rest of my day with me. Again, it's not super exciting. I'm just going to be working when we finally get to Kingsburg, but I'll try to find a corner to be able to chat a little bit while I'm there. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I'm going to try. Maybe I'll sit in the coffee shop. That might be more fun today. So I don't know. We'll see. So it's literally hours later. We're still here. I almost fell asleep on the couch, and it's 12:30 now. It's literally a couple hours later than what I was doing before. So I'm going to say, they need me to take a picture, I think, a little bit, but I'm going to talk a little bit about the next thing here, just because I'm not doing anything else at the moment, so I guess I might as well. So how do you get the mind to muscle connection? So I think it's a little bit different for everybody. So really you just have to kind of try it out and try different things to see what works for you. Basically, what you want to do is eliminate distractions. It's not even a word. Eliminate distractions in whatever ways work best for you. A few of the things that work best for me, one of them is to plug in and use headphones that are really good. I actually just bought some new headphones because I needed them. My other ones were so broken, that are pretty good at making sure that I don't hear anything else, which helps me just eliminate all of the other distractions, focus on my breathing, focus on the workout and the muscles in particular. Another important thing in my own life for eliminating distractions is to be as intentional as possible with your warm-up. So I kind of mentioned that a little bit before, but basically just while you're warming up, typically it's dynamic stretching for me while you're warming up, to just allow yourself to let go of the stress of your day, of your week, whatever is stressing you out or freaking you out. Just let that go so that you're not bringing that into the gym with you. Because if you bring it into the gym with you, you're not, again, being as efficient as you could be. So learning how to let go of that, especially during your warm-up right away, really just helps with the whole process of what you're trying to do in the gym. And this also allows you to focus in on this particular moment and get out of your own way. Those are a couple of my tips. Those are the things that work specifically for me. Again, every person is different, so if those things don't particularly help you with avoiding distractions, try something else. Don't be afraid to try new things, is basically what I'm saying. But again, those are the two things that I use most often. And now I think I'm supposed to be taking pictures in a second randomly. I don't know what's going on, and I hope we get to leave soon because I have so much work to do. I've just been sitting here literally for hours, and I cannot do that. If I'd known it was going to take this long, I probably would have stopped at a coffee shop on the way and just been like, pick me up on your way to work, or gone all the way to work and just met him there inside the coffee shop that's downstairs in the building that he works at. Kind of wish I would have done that now, but on the bright side, I did get pizza for lunch, so I'm not complaining about that. I'm just saying I have a lot of work to do, and I'm not cool with sitting here for hours. I thought they literally just had like a picture that they needed to take, like one or a couple, because pictures go, but nope, it's been hours, literally hours. Anyway, I'll see you when I see you. This day is just not really going as planned as usual, so see you next time. Hey guys, so I apologize. I'm probably the worst vlogger ever. Still getting consistent at this, whatever, blah blah blah. It is now Monday, and I filmed the previous stuff on Wednesday, as in last Wednesday, as in like a long time ago. But anyway, I got busy. I went to work with King, and then I just like got started on my stuff, and then I didn't really have a place to film, and then I ended up going to volleyball after that, which I was planning on, but I completely forgot to film, which is kind of typical of me right now when I head to volleyball. So yeah, didn't get any of that either. Man, this is why, okay, this is too heavy for my hand. Anyway, so I just wanted to touch on this topic again really quickly, and just kind of give you the quick rundown of why I personally think the mind to muscle connection is so important. So I touched on this a little bit already, but I just want to say it real quick again. Mentally, this teaches you to be so present in your training and in your life. It teaches you to rid yourself of distractions, even for a couple minutes during each exercise, or for the whole hour if possible, during the time that you're in the gym, which I think a lot of people struggle with because we have so much technology around all the time. We have so many people around us, which is great, and nothing wrong with technology. I use technology literally all the time. And we just have so much stuff going on, and they just seem to get quite busy and out of control sometimes. And I think one of the best ways to just intentionally slow that down for even just a short amount of time is to just be present and connect your mind to what you're doing in this moment, instead of thinking about your to-do list, or instead of stressing out about everything else you have to get done, where you have to go, what you have to do, or just think about anything else, work, school, literally anything, friends, all of that stuff. I just think it's really important to slow down time for a second and just enjoy who you are right now in this moment. And number two, physically, it helps you make gains because you are no longer allowing other muscle groups or muscles to assist you. So you're making it more isolated, which is helping you get gains. Isolated movements are not the only thing, helping you like grow a butt or make gains. That's a pretty broad term, making gains, because it looks different for everybody. But it does help you for sure in your physique results that you want to see, just because isolating the muscles that you want to in order to do each of the exercises that you're doing. That was a really awkward way to end it, but I don't have time to redo it. I have to go to volleyball practice here before too long, and I have to get some stuff done before then, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I apologize for taking such a long break off of this vlog. Did not mean for that to happen, but life happens and it's fine, whatever. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. If you did enjoy it, please remember to give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate that, as I'm trying to kick my channel off. And subscribe if you haven't. If you're new, I would love to have you here as part of the fam. And I hope you have an amazing day. You're amazing. Kick some butt today. You got this. Let's have a good day. Bye.